Okay, so we're live, I guess. It's 29th of January 2023, half past 12, I guess, if I'm not mistaken. Um, the three, week 3 has passed, so it's another time to cross out another, like, another week of my life. So this was the week 9 of 21st year, 21st. Yeah, so damn, not with this wrong color. So clear, take this, draw, and an accurate cross right there. Now we can save this and get to the discussion of my results. So, a brief overview of the week. Let's go from the beginning. So, on Monday, I was preparing for TOEFL with Maxim. Yes, we've uh, did couple speaking sessions and wrote an integrated part essay. Um, I kind of can't remember what was it about, but by the way, I still have to write and the reason integrated part essay and integrated and another one. So there are two essays, and I have to write them. The first one we've written on Monday, and the second one I have to write today. So that's for Monday. I also listened to a lecture about knowledge economics. Nothing special here. That was quite interesting until I figured out that we are going to be uh, kicked from the course due to some administrative boundaries, constraints. So this course is taught in the different department of my university, and this year rules say that unfortunately you can't enroll into course from if you're from another department. So that's why I guess we were kicked. But still, the course was interesting. But now, when I don't have any external stimuli, I guess I'll forsake this course. Now let's go for the Tuesday. On Tuesday, I was creating thesis. As you may see, I've stood up at 5 a.m. I guess this was the day that was the last day when I stuck to this schedule. Unfortunately, it appeared to be very hard to stick to this schedule, and I more and more find myself in the position when I just see to do something. For example, if I'm not mistaken, during this session, I had to write some React components, but unfortunately, due to lack of requirements, which I'll be talking about later, due to lack of requirements, I've found myself in a position when I was just juggling frameworks in a bad way. So I was figuring out what can I do else with another framework, or why should I comparing one frameworks with another. So no real work was done here. So I guess it's kind of failure. Now let's go for the Wednesday. Here I have some planning. Not a planning. Here's I was whining about the time overwhelmed, which I'll be talking about later. But here I have written my identity nouns, language, real life language with what that I want to learn, and programming language that I want to learn. But unfortunately, on Friday I've already forgot about this idea. But still, I found this idea very elegant when you have 4 concepts from one sphere. For example, language learning and you can tie them together in the pairs, like not the pairs of two, but like in this. I don't know how it's called in English, but in Russian we call this tetraeder. So tetraeder. I don't know. It's basically the pyramid with triangular uh, basement and triangular edges. So that's basically it is constructed from four dots, from four like edges and vertices, and it have four edges, and they're all triangular. And triangular is the most stable figure, like in the nature. So I guess that's a very elegant way to tie this concept together. But unfortunately, I came to the understanding that it won't work. So you have to pick one and pursue the one thing. You can't pursue, like here we have 12 things. That's not how you do stuff and make things done. Let's go for the Thursday that we have the TOEFL preparation. I guess that was another session with Maxim and creating thesis. Also, I guess it was like a session of procrastination as I woke up at 5 a.m. and then I've kind of give up about this idea. Here you can see my attempts to like understand what I should do, and there was it was like very tough to do. And unfortunately, I already forgot what I was doing in this decision. Like I'm not, I haven't forgotten, but the like what I've deduced from this contemplating session, I guess it's not very useful. So only 30 minutes was done that day. Useful. Of course, I went to work and worked for another 8 or 9 hours. Let's go for Saturday. There we have. I didn't haven't done anything except for thesis. I guess I've done 100 minutes of like contemplating about product design and how should I approach to making thesis. And actually, I haven't done anything related to thesis this week, except for exchanging couple emails with my supervisor. And today I was doing basically nothing again. Already my sleep schedule like broken. So my schedule broke, and that's it. Now let's go for the detailed part of each of LEAP topics. And the first one is thesis. As I've mentioned previously, I'm kind of in a position where direction is still vague, and you don't have a strong sense of what you're doing, what you're trying to achieve, and it kind of frightens me because that's not how you write a thesis for like 9 out of 10. You have to have a strong sense of direction, and as I'm approaching different things, as I am like experiencing my thesis, I'll treat it as a product from different directions, I stumble across like some very hard concept that I'm not able to fully grasp. For example, my supervisor sent me an email with a book which is called quantitative methods in management. And unfortunately, math there is really hard for me to understand from like the so I can't do this. I have to spend more time doing this. And work, I'm so fucking I guess overwhelmed with all this stuff. Now that's what I've done for the thesis. Unfortunately, I still haven't achieved anything. I still haven't even understand what like I haven't figured out the requirements and sort of this stuff, and it's very like unfortunate for me. Now let's go further. Like that's how you approach a disaster. like 100%, and I don't know what to do. Just it's very back. Now let's go for the TOEFL. I wrote single essay. I still have to write another one today. I had several sessions with had several studying sessions with Maxim. It's my tutor, TOEFL tutor. And I plan to pass an exam on the 11th of February, which will be quite soon. So it will be the 2 weeks after today. I have to spend more time preparing for it, but unfortunately, with my schedule, it's just an impossible task for me to do. It's very hard. But on the other hand, if I'm not doing this, then this gestalt is always like I don't know how to say this. It will always loom about me. Above me, loom above me, and eat mental space with its presence. So I have to focus on this really and pass an exam. Unfortunately, I still have issues with payment for this, and no matter how I'm struggling here, it doesn't matter, as I still can't just pay for the exam, give these $270 and register for it. Unfortunately, that's not the case for me, and it's kind of it's kind of discouraging when you're working but you can't you just can't pay for what you need. You just need to pass an exam, and you just can't do this. Okay, let's go further for the last part, for the sport. No progress here, just no progress. Haven't done anything. And fitness balls still haven't arrived, so I'm kind of I don't know. I'm kind of don't do anything, but I think that I have to do this. So I have so many things to do, and I'm feeling overwhelmed, and I can just let them go, but I don't know. So sport is essential, TOEFL is essential for these 2 weeks. Thesis is always essential, and I don't know. Friends are essential. There are so many essential things that you simply cannot choose from. Now let's go for other events, and of course I was talking about today, and I feel pretty overwhelmed with all the things that are happening right now. That's why I've came with two, this one I randomly stumbled upon on YouTube, and these I've kind of came up by myself, but I still think that I've seen it somewhere. We have 30 minutes already, so I have to speed up a little bit. What this is that you basically can't compare instruments without any knowledge about them. So I had a problem with comparing C# and C++ and Python and Rust and TypeScript. I don't know what to choose because I want to have a perfect application, and I don't know. This is just another form of procrastination. So the solution should be to take the instrument that is suited for the task. So you don't have to learn math. You don't have to learn algorithms until you stumble across problems that are solved with these instruments. And but I think math isn't a wrong example here, as it's more like a general skill. It's this basic level, basis. It's based, and about algorithms, I think that you have to grok them as you approach towards interview, and I'm not currently approaching the interview. Next, Sharp X method. It's a more holistic thing that I'm going to describe. That's more holistic thing than than think I'm going to describe it now. But the general idea here is that you have to, like, first of all, prepare for what you're doing. So carefully plan. Of course, like, plans are useless, but planning is essential. That's basically the quote that suits this context perfectly. And of course, and another principle is like a Pareto one when you have, like, it's very simple idea that you have to do only things that you're 100% certain of. Like, you're certain in them, certain about them. I don't know. You're certain in them, yeah. Because if you scatter your attention across different things which you're not very interested in, you will just end up like me when you sit in and can't like figure out the framework for your thesis. And the main problem there, as I see it, is that I don't even have requirements for thesis, so I can't compare the solutions as I don't know the requirements still. I have to figure out this first, of course. Again, no evident benefits from decreasing my capacity at work. So last week I've negotiated to decrease my workload from 40 to 32 hours. Haven't noticed anything, just still overwhelmed. Like, it's there is no empty space inside my brain, inside my like head, and that's what I don't know. That's what kills me. I don't know. It's like these. How's it called when you're like you can't breathe and there is a lack of oxygen, so it's very I forgot the word. Um, I don't know. So like lack of space. Like, it's very like pressure. It's very high when you don't have any space for maneuvering, and I don't know, this feeling. I don't like it. I really don't like it. But eventually, I've created this situation by myself, so I guess I can figure it out by myself also. And yeah, so this is like basically the same as the sharp axe method. Now that's it. 18 minutes. Thanks for watching. I'll put this as failed. Unfortunately, I have to do this. And that's it. That's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. P. Damn, bro, what's this? My bro discovered Wim. Okay. So, yeah. Bye bye.